Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. I never thought I'd see you at one of these things. You always hated school spirits events, didn't you? Don't look so terrified. I promise I don't bite. Unless you ask me to. Relax. I'm joking. Mostly. God, look at you. You definitely didn't look like this in chemistry class. I remember you wearing those baggy hoodies, hiding in the back of the room, trying to make yourself invisible. Well, it's definitely not working tonight. Everyone in this room is staring at you, including me. Especially me. Where are you going? The exit is that way, but I'm standing in your way. And I don't think I feel like moving just yet. We haven't even caught up. Tell me, did you ever learn how to balance a chemical equation? Or are you still relying on copying off my test answers? Yeah, I knew you were peeking. I let you do it, just like I let you get away with ignoring me for the last 5 years. But tonight you're not ignoring me. Tonight you're mine. Strictly for conversation purposes, of course. What's the rush? Come on, we're adults now. I haven't shoved anyone into a locker in at least 3 years. Sit down. Seriously, sit. Good girl. Sorry. Habits. Are you actually scared of me? Hey, look at me. Eyes up here. I'm not gonna hurt you. I was a jerk back then. I know. A massive jerk. But I'm harmless now. Mostly. You still have that same look in your eyes, though. It's kinda cute. Actually, it's really cute. Puts thoughts in my head. So, tell me, what have you been up to? Besides getting incredibly hot. Don't blush. I'm just stating facts. Objective observation. You used to be the quiet girl, and now you're stunning. And I'm just the guy lucky enough to be sitting next to you. Finally. I tried to talk to you junior year. Did you know that? I walked up to your locker, and you practically ran away before I could say hello. Hurt my feelings, you know? Single? I assume you broke a lot of hearts. Probably kicked a few guys to the curb. No? Really? These guys are blind then. Absolutely blind. If I had met you like this 5 years ago, well, things would have been different. Very different. You know, I used to watch you in the cafeteria. Don't look at me like I'm a stalker. I just noticed you. You always sat by the window, reading those thick books, pretending the world didn't exist. I used to wonder what you were reading. I almost bought one of them once, just to have something to say to you. War and Peace. Can you imagine me reading War and Peace? I barely passed English, but I would have read it, front to back, just to get 5 minutes of your attention. But instead, I pulled your ponytail and knocked your books over. God, I was an idiot. A colossal idiot. Can we start over? Pretend I'm not Zen the bully. Pretend I'm just Zen, the guy who wants to buy you a drink. Please? Just one drink. And if you still hate me, you can throw it in my face. Another one for me. And get the lady whatever she wants. A cosmopolitan? Classy. Fits you. So, tell me, what do you do for work? Wait, let me guess. Librarian? No, too cliche. Teacher? No, you don't have the patience for brats like me. Architect? Really? I'm right? I knew it. You always had that focused look, like you were building things in your head. You're smart. You were always the smartest person in the room. It drove me crazy. And you were there, solving equations and planning skyscrapers. It was intimidating. Did you know that? You intimidated the hell out of me. You still do, a little bit. To architects and cavemen, you have a little something right there. Just an eyelash. Your skin is soft. Really soft. Sorry. Boundary. I know. See? I told you I'm harmless. Mostly. Do you remember that time? Sophomore year? The winter formal? Yeah, I know you remember. I accidentally spilled punch on your dress. Yeah, accidentally. Do you want to know the truth about that? I didn't trip. I saw you standing there, looking so pretty in that blue dress. And then I saw Mark Johnson walking over to ask you to dance, and I just saw red. Literally. Red punch. I couldn't let him touch you. I couldn't watch him put his hands on your waist, so I ruined the dress. I know, I'm a psychopath. I went home and punched a wall. My hand was swollen for a week. Karma, right? But it worked. Mark walked away, and you went home. Alone. I hated myself for it. Seeing you cry, it felt like getting kicked in the gut. But in my twisted, teenage brain, it was better than seeing you with him. I'm sorry. That was heavy. I shouldn't be telling you this. I'm trying to seduce you, not scare you off. Is it working? The seduction part, not the scaring part. Tell me I have a chance. Tell me I haven't ruined it completely. Because looking at you now, I'd spill a million bowls of punch just to keep you to myself. Who is this guy? Hey, buddy, she's busy. I said she's busy. Walk away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Keep walking. Can I buy you a drink? Seriously? That guy looked like he buys his suits at a gas station. Why represent? You were smiling at him. You were. Don't lie. You were being polite. You're too polite. You always were. Letting people waste your time because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Well, I don't have that problem. Are you mad? Because I chased away your suitor? Good. Be mad. I like it when you're mad. Your eyes do that little thing. They get all fiery. Much better than the scared deer look. Look, I did you a favor. That guy would have spent 20 minutes talking about his crypto portfolio. Trust me, I saved you from a fate worse than death. Besides, I don't like sharing. Never did. Even back then, whenever I saw some guy talking to you, I wanted to, well, let's just say I have a possessive streak. Consider yourself warned. Oh, stop pouting. I'm not controlling, I'm protective. There's a difference. Okay, maybe a thin line, but I'm walking it. You have bad taste in men, princess, historically speaking. Remember Brad, junior year? The guy with the guitar who only knew 3 chords? Wonderwall on repeat, every lunch break. God, that was painful to watch. And you sat there, staring at him like he was the next Beatles. I wanted to smash that guitar. Actually, I think I did steal his pick once. Petty, I know. But seeing you swoon over him, it made my blood boil. You deserve better than guys who play Wonderwall, or guys who wear polyester suits. You deserve someone who actually sees you, someone who knows how you take your coffee. Black, 2 sugars, right? Someone who knows you hate horror movies but watch them anyway because you like the adrenaline. See? I pay attention. I always paid attention. These other guys, they just see a pretty face. I see everything. And I like everything I see. So, how is college? What? Don't look so shocked. I know where you went. I know you graduated top of your class. Magna cum laude. Nerd. And I know you moved to the city right after. Got that job at the design firm. The one on 5th Street? Okay, now you really look like you're going to call the police. Relax. I didn't stalk you. Okay, maybe I checked in occasionally. Look, when you left, it was like the lights went out in my world. Sounds dramatic, I know, but it's true. I just needed to know you were okay, that you were doing big things. because I knew you would. And every time I saw a post or an update, I felt proud. Isn't that weird? I had no right to be proud. I was just the guy who made your life miserable in high school. But I was seeing you succeed. It made me feel like at least one of us got it right. I stayed here, took over my dad's business, made money, got successful, but it felt empty until tonight. Seeing you walking in that door, and suddenly the lights came back on. You're still shaking. Stop it. There. Feel that? I'm warm. You're freezing. Your hands are so small compared to mine. You used to clench your fists in the hallway when I walked by. I could see your knuckles turning white. I hated that, putting that fear in you. I don't want you to fear me anymore. Look at me. Stop shaking. I'm not gonna bite unless you ask. You have no idea how long I've wanted to do this. Just touch you without you flinching, without you running away. Your skin is burning up. You're blushing again. Good. Blush for me. I like seeing what I do to you. Tell me to stop. Tell me to take my hand off you, and I will. You're not saying anything. Guess that means you don't want me to stop. Careful. Giving me permission implies you're ready for what comes next. And I've been waiting a long time. I have a lot of years to make up for. We should... we should pace ourselves. We're in public. And I'm about 5 seconds away from doing something very unprofessional. Why do you think no one else asked you to prom? Seriously. Did you really think no one wanted to? Princess. Half the football team wanted to ask you. But I made it very clear that you were off limits. She's mine, I told them. You look at her, you answer to me. Simple. Effective. Looking back, maybe not the most romantic strategy. Essentially embargoing you. I guess that's why you went alone. I didn't want you to go alone. I wanted you to go with me. But I couldn't ask. I was Zen the jock. And you were... you. If I asked you, my friends would have laughed. And you would have probably laughed darkest, thinking it was a prank. So I just ensured no one else could have you either. Selfish, toxic, I know. But I told you, I don't like sharing. Never have, never will. Why? You want to know why? Because I was in love with you. There. I said it. Zen the bully was head over heels for the quiet girl in the back of the class. Don't look so stunned. It was obvious, wasn't it? The teasing, the attention, the constantly being in your space. Boys are stupid. We don't know how to process emotions. Especially not when we're 16 for the first time. I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't think you'd want me, so I made sure you couldn't ignore me. Negative attention is still attention, right? God, I sound like a child. But it's the truth. Every time I pulled your hair, every time I made a joke at your expense, I was just screaming, "Look at me. Please, look at me." And you did. You looked at me with those big, terrified eyes, and I hated myself for it later. But tonight, looking at you now, I'm realizing how much time I wasted playing games instead of just telling you how beautiful you are. I could have just asked you out. Imagine that. If I had just walked up to you junior year and said, "Hey, do you want to get a coffee?" We might have been together for 5 years by now. We might be married. Okay, moving too fast. I saw you flinch. Forget the M word. But seriously, think about it. I wasted years being a jerk when I could have been holding your hand. I could have been the guy walking you to class, carrying your books, instead of knocking them over. I'm an idiot. A certified, massive idiot. Do you think, do you think it's too late for us? Don't answer that yet. I'm not ready for a no. Let me just live in the delusion for a few more minutes. That maybe, just maybe, you don't hate me as much as you should. Because if there is even a 1% chance that I can fix this, that I can make up for being a teenage nightmare, then I'm going to take it. I'm going to fight for it. Harder than I fought on any football field. I'm not letting you go this time. You can try to leave. You can try to run back to your nice, safe, architect life. But I'm going to be there. I'm stubborn. You know that. Remember when I sprained my ankle and still played the championship game? You're thinking about it. I can see the gears turning, weighing the pros and cons. Pro. I'm rich, handsome, and obsessed with you. Con. I used to put gum in your locker. Okay, fair point. That was low, even for me. But look at me. Really look at me. Do you see a bully? Or do you see a guy who is terrified that you're going to say no? Because I am terrified. I've never been scared of anything. Spiders, broken bones, failing math, nothing. But the thought of you walking away right now and never seeing you again, that scares me. Let me make it up to you. One date, Friday night. I pick you up, 8 o'clock. I'll take you somewhere nice, somewhere quiet, where I can just look at you, without the strobe lights and the bad music. Let me spoil you, princess. You deserve to be spoiled, especially by me. What do you say? Will you let the big bad wolf take you out to dinner? You nodded. Barely, but I saw it. You nodded. Yes? You said yes? Oh, thank God. I think I held my breath for a minute there. You won't regret it, baby. I promise. I'm going to be the best boyfriend you ever had. Listen to me, boyfriend. Already claiming the title. Confident. I know. But I told you, I'm possessive. And now that I have a yes, I'm feeling very bold. Can I, just once, to seal the deal? You're looking at my lips. Caught you. Say yes, one more time. Be mine, baby. Finally. Good girl. Now, come here and let me show you what obsession really feels like.